Hello everyone and good evening. Our today's aim is to have a brief overview on the constructors used in Java programming language. As the name suggests, constructors are the terminologies which are used to create something in a program. It is a special method which is used to initialize an object. Once the object of a class is created, then the constructor gets called. They are used to initialize the values for the class variables or the data members. A constructor is a set of the statements, also known as the instructions. It is executed when the object of the instance is created. So, what is the key difference between the method and the constructor? These are some of the key differences which are noted. First, constructors must be named same as the name as that of the class, whereas for method this is not compulsory. Second, the return value. Constructors do not have any return value, whereas methods have return value or void if they return nothing. Third, constructors are called only once at the time of object creation, whereas methods can be called multiple times. So basically, what is the need of the constructors and why do we require them in a programming language? Consider a real-life example. A box has many class variables like length, breadth, and width. Now, at the time of creation of the box, is it possible to have a box with no dimensions? Similarly, a constructor helps to assign the value to the class variables. It helps to initialize the variables and the class or the variables which are present in the class. So here are the rules for writing or declaring a constructor. First, constructor must be named same as that of the class name. Second, a constructor cannot be synchronized, final, static. And third, access modifiers can be used for constructor declaration. So far, we have reviewed that constructors are used for object initialization. Like methods, constructors also contain a set of statements known as instructions which are executed once they are called. So there are two types of constructors known as no argument constructors and parameterized constructors. Let us have a look at each of these. First, no argument constructor. When we declare a constructor with no parameter, then it is called as a default constructor. When in a program we do not specify any constructor, then a compiler by default creates a default constructor. If we create a constructor with arguments or no arguments, then the compiler does not create a default constructor. And second, parameterized constructor. When parameters are used in the constructor, then they are called as the parameterized constructor. These constructors are used to initialize the value of the variables by the programmer. So this sums up a review on the constructors used in the Java programming language. Thank you.